Afrofish OG. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 6 of the second season. I don't even like calling it seasons. But I'm too lazy to figure out what number I'm at right now. So Afro in the know. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday and your weekend was spectacular. I know mine was because I got to watch the Packers lose. Okay. I shouldn't have said that, right? Someone gonna be like, "Oh hell no!" But today's a good day. All right, today's a good day, and I got the day off, and I get to do this with all the way from the content creation world herself, AK. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So glad to be here and talking with you. So excited.
I am too. It's always nice to. I love seeing up and coming people because I've seen your stuff and I'm like, shit, you deserve way more followers than what you get because your stuff is solid.
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
You do good. I was a lot of gaming news, a lot of gaming reviews, correct?
Yes. Game reviews, news, and analysis. That's what I like to say. Like my little tagline, whatever. I don't know. Whatever I think about.
News and analysis. There's a ring to that. I like.
Yeah.
So I'm interested right off the bat here. How'd you get started with all this?
I guess. Well, I've always liked gaming and stuff like that, but I think what really got me to start making content was just not having enough people to talk about it with, surprisingly. And I know that's kind of funny to say because gaming is such a huge thing, but I don't know if it's just because of my demographic. I just never naturally fell into a group of people who like talking about games. So I just decided to create my own space for it. I have a TV background, been playing games my whole life. I also studied game design for a little bit. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just start it, see how it goes, and now I'm here.
No, that's awesome. So, because you're absolutely correct. Where am I gonna lie? Where I'm at, I would say, I am the one burnt popcorn in the whole bag of white kernels. So I kind of get that, especially when it comes to being a gamer too. There's people around here, I know myself, who game, but it's kind of the ball and gun gamers. That's usually it.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if that's kind of the same where you're at too. It's the
yeah, and I think I play so many different types of games and stuff like that. And yeah, the people, that's a good way to put it. The people I was around, NBA 2K, Call of Duty, what else is a good one? Just Madden, I don't know, FIFA. But I have always been such a big story driven gamer. One of my favorite games is Red Dead Redemption 2. And that's one of the best stories out there. And it's I have nobody to talk about that with. Let's make a analysis. Really?
I keep Thomas. I started Red Dead Redemption 1 2 weeks ago, and I'm I'm gonna get through this. And I'm so excited. 2 weeks and I'm still on the starter mission. And that's so true. Where you and really around your demographic, where you grow up, all that. It's interesting how much that can affect what kind of games you play.
Oh yeah.
Because being a person who's myself, I know you mentioned before, being a big story person, and I think a lot of people who do not know story. I don't know if you've noticed that a lot, but
yeah. It's sad. That's my favorite type.
And that's so it is. It's wild. We get so many people who want a story, but they really don't know how to do it, how to properly analyze it and
Mm-hmm.
I wish people knew that. I was like, I learned that shit in like fucking 4th grade. I want to tell them that because then they'd be like, how dare you?
No. You know, it's funny. I don't blame you because, well, another thing I want to throw in really quick. Another one of those games that like everybody plays, like GTA. But I have kind of like another side thing to say with that. Because I know you were saying you're playing stuff in like 4th grade. I was playing like GTA San Andreas like when I was like under 5, which is really bad. Really bad. But that like I think it's just because like, oh, my parents had it, so I would just like play it or something like that. It's like, I don't know, like it's just funny.
That's my parents were so like strict
Mm,
on like what we could play growing up. So like a lot of the games, Halo, GTA, all that stuff I actually missed until I was
mm,
older.
mm,
Which I've always said is not bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing because then you find stuff that should be more age appropriate, but also at the same
yeah.
time because GTA is kind of not like
I agree. I agree
like
with you.
um but like that's where like for me I know like I got the love for like Ratchet and Clank, right?
Oh
Ratchet
yeah.
and Clank, those ones. A lot of them I probably wouldn't have if I was just playing like the Halos and all the other kind of stuff. But you mentioned also a TV background. Like I'm interested in that. Like
Yeah.
what is that?
Well, so I mean, going into college, I was very conflicted, as I'm sure a lot of people are. I mean, I feel like I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew, kind of like going back to what I was saying earlier, I liked stories. That's always like the core of me, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. Like, I love a good story. So I was like, okay, should I do game design, which I really like, or do I go into something where I could tell stories? So I decided to major in television, and I actually got to do a few things with that. Like, I did get to work on like a movie, a couple, like a TV production program. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Stellar, like the Stellar Awards. It's like a gospel TV show awards and some like
Okay.
news programs. Really fun. I don't like Hollywood. I don't like the film scene, so I
That's
pivoted.
fair. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
I don't blame you. I've heard from others it's very cutthroat. And I
yeah.
mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know much. Like, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I have
Well,
no clue about. I've just
no,
heard from my.
yeah, it's more so like you have to claw your way to the top. And it's like if I'm gonna claw my way to the top, I want to do it with something that I love doing, like gaming. Um, I mean, I guess I could tell like a quick story of like the movie I worked on. It was called Echo Boomers. And I actually, so when you start in TV, you pretty much, or film, either one, you pretty much have to start as a production assistant. So
Mhm.
that's bottom of the barrel. Um, so you're pretty much running around like like just doing like the randomest stuff. One thing they had to have me do was go get propane tanks from Home Depot. And I don't know if you know about Union Station, like Chicago, but
Mhm.
I had to carry these propane tanks around like a train station basically. I don't even know what they were for. They just had me get them, lug around propane tanks, like go get coffees for people. I'd bring them back, go get another coffee, like back and forth. They didn't feed me. Like it was a lot. I was there for
They
like,
really did not care about you.
yeah, I was there from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'm pretty sure. It was a long day. Didn't get paid. Didn't get paid.
What?
Yeah. Didn't because basically they look at it as like it's your foot in the door. So like we're doing you a favor to like
Oh my
get you
god.
connections and stuff like that. So after that, it put a really bad taste in my mouth. I did end up doing a few projects after that, but that was really the thing. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this, like, because I wanted
I
to be a
don't.
director.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So,
Like, what would you, if you had a choice, what would you direct?
I've always really liked like live TV, like SNL, like something like that.
Um,
Yeah, because I love like comedy and just live stuff. I love the adrenaline.
okay.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about that now because I'm like, if you had a chance to do a skit, who would you have? Like, if you could choose a couple actors or actresses, like, what would you have?
I don't know. Well, I don't know about famous people. I could think of another like YouTuber. I've always been a really big fan of Dashi. I love Dashy. It'd be so
I've
funny.
heard of Dashy, but I don't
He
think I've
does
ever.
like gameplays and
Okay,
skits. Hmm.
interesting. Yeah, that would be pretty. I mean, yeah, I've heard of his name, but I've never actually seen his face.
Yeah,
So
he's funny. I don't know about any famous people though. I don't really like famous people.
I think honestly, for me, it'd probably be like Key and Peele. One more
Oh,
time.
that's a good one.
One more time. It had to be Key and Peele. Like I would, God, I would love to do an interview with both of them. It'd be so much fun. But like,
Yeah.
it'd be, it is because when I've heard, I had another person up way back when I first started this, and he was a director too, and was just talking a little bit about how rough it is,
Yeah.
and you're never fully sure if you're even gonna this stuff is gonna even get made, and like it's a lot. Like I was like damn near stressed. I worked with a guy at uh at a GameStop, and the only way he worked for a GameStop, only reason why is so he could get free games. Like because we could do a system where you can borrow games or whatever. That's the
Oh.
only reason why he would do it. The dude was a fucking script editor. He was gone when I first. He was gone for like the first 2 months I was there because he was down in New Zealand.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn, I probably should talk to this guy. Like, yeah, it's crazy the film and TV. So then, when you went from then, did you go there to game design and then into like the streaming aspect of it?
So it was kind of funny. So basically, I started my TV, like my main thing, and then I went to game design while I was like, it was like a minor. So I was doing it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But I only got a little bit into game design until I realized I don't like programming. So then I dropped that major and I just focused on TV, and then I graduated, worked in corporate, and then started content creation.
Okay. So when you like started it, did you know like straight up you were gonna do like the analysis, reviews, all that right off the bat, or were you just like just kind of playing games and seeing what's happening?
Um, so I knew right away I wanted to do like analysis and reviews. I knew I didn't want to stream games actually. There's only been a handful of times that I've actually streamed games. And there's reasons for that. But yeah, I knew right away I didn't really want to do that, and I just like talking about it with other people.
That makes a lot more sense. No, and I think not streaming. Streaming's its own beast. I mean, streaming is not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely it's good to find where your niche is and find
Oh
where
yeah.
like where your shit's good. Because like I know like there's some people who I've seen throughout TikTok or whatever who will do everything under the sun. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd be burnt out after like a week doing everything that you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
So like I mean, my question then is like, so when you do like the analysis or any of the news, is it just literally everything, or do you like have like a specific type of
So
like?
yeah, it's usually everything, but I mainly focus on PlayStation because like PlayStation girl through and through. My favorite consoles are like the PS2, PS4, but then it will kind of float into Nintendo, Xbox, PC. Like it's just really whatever I wanted to talk about because I realized that's pretty important when you're doing content creation. You can't just force yourself to just do whatever you want just for other people. So
Right. I like how you also just skip the PS3.
yeah.
Like had some issues, but
Yeah, yeah, and skip the PS5 too.
no,
But I still have a PS5. It's just not my favorite.
no, that's fair. Did you like switch to PC then, or did you go like Switch?
No, I still play it. It's not my favorite, but I do play PC as well. I have been getting more actually recently into PC.
It seems like everyone kind of has been really getting slowly into more PC gaming with
Mm-hmm.
Steam and stuff like that. And it's a lot smart. I think it's a smart investment too, especially now since we're about to be paying arm and a leg now for all the
The
for all
RAM.
the hardware for it, which is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. So then I've been asking this to like quite a few other people, and usually I do this at the end, but I'm really interested in this early on. For you, what does gaming mean to you?
That's a good question. For me, I think it's always just meant like an escape. Like it's always just been somewhere that's not reality. Like I just go like play the game and I could be somewhere else and just like not think about real world problems. I think
Mm.
that's the main thing for me.
Do you do you choose a lot of like RPGs then typically?
Yes, I mean there's like times when I get into like shooters or whatever, like, but it's like brief. But yeah, mainly RPGs, just because I like the different worlds, and sometimes there's puzzles and stuff like that that really can take my brain away from like something else and stuff like that.
Oof. Like I feel that because I'm the same way. Like RPGs, I think are one of they're the nicest for that escapism. Well,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm not playing college football and making myself kind of regret not trying out, but like, but no. And so for like, you said you do the analysis reviews, and one of the things actually I found interesting was, when you do like a review, do you actually give like a game score? Because I've had people who have been like, oh, the game out of 10, out of 5, what's the proper score for them? And I'm always wondering, like, do you do your own review scores in
I do like just 1 through 10s
1 to 10?
usually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's interesting because then my second question, my follow up to that is,
Okay.
I'm always interested because if you give one a 7 out of 10, what is that to you?
When it's funny because I'm pretty sure I just reviewed Assassin's Creed Shadows and I think I gave it a 7.5, I think. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go from that. Like, I think that usually means like it's a solid game, but
Mhm.
there could be improvements. Like, let me think. For instance, let me just use like the Assassin's Creed Shadow thing. Why I would give that one a 7 out of 10. Like
Okay.
I like the story, the gameplay's solid, but there was some like very like dead moments. The world is bland. Um,
Mhm.
but like overall the story's good. And I think for me personally, like if the story's good, it like it bumps it up a lot. So if
Okay.
that means anything,
No, no,
you
no,
know.
it does because I think every gamer who like likes to review stuff has their own like kind of a hierarchy of where things matter.
Yeah,
Like for me, first, it comes down to gameplay. I
that
can
makes
deal
sense.
with like an okay story as long as that gameplay keeps me hooked the rest of the way through.
That makes sense.
Borderlands 3 is always an example I use.
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 3 story is not great. It's serviceable. Um, but the gameplay is so on point. Like it's so fluid, it's so like responsive. The weapons are amazing. The enemy, I like the different enemy types, but I'm also a huge Borderlands fan. So like, I'm gonna put that gameplay just above whatever certain thing. So it's interesting to hear like people because every person seems to rate differently, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No,
And
that
so
makes sense. Yeah.
like I'm also interested. You still, I mean, gave Assassin's Creed Shadow a 7.5 out of 10. Damn, like,
What'd you give it?
I
Or what would
don't know.
you?
I never played.
Oh.
I'll just give it. No, it's so then my question then is, let's go with your grading scale. Going with your grading scale.
Okay.
We already know that you gave Assassin's Creed Shadows a 7. I want to hear from like 10 to 5. Because like anything below a 5 is usually probably one you're probably not playing.
Right. Yeah.
So
10
what
to
would be a
5.
10? What would be a 9? What game would be an 8? Like,
Well, 10 for me. Okay, two games I'd give like a 10. Like I really like God of War Ragnarok, which I know is controversial to some people.
oh,
Another
I
10
love
would
Ragnarok.
be, huh?
I love Ragnarok.
Yeah, I love Ragnarok. A lot of people I've heard don't like it though, which is beyond me. I don't know
It's
why.
fine. They're just
Yeah, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. And then another 10 is uh why am I blanking? Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm trying to think. Oh, one game I give it 8. South of Midnight. Really like that game, but could be better.
yeah, I would agree. South of one of those South of Midnight's a really interesting one, I think, because it's like one of those games where like the atmosphere, the story for it, music, everything, the dialogues, like listen to the accents, but then the gameplay is just all right.
Yeah, like it's okay. I really like I'm really proud of the game, if that makes sense, because I feel like it's different, and I think we need more stuff that's different. So I don't want to knock on it too much, but yeah, I definitely give that game an 8. And then I said Assassin's Creed is like a 7. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I'd give a 6. Yeah, because you have a point. Like anything below like a 7, like am I finishing it for real? Like I don't know, because there's other stuff.
Like, well, that was the game I played.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't do 9. I give 9 Alan Wake 2. But
I played the first one. I have not played the second yet.
It's really good. I really like it.
Okay.
Not a 10, but I really like it.
I'm gonna have. I think it's on PlayStation Plus. Actually, I thought it was, or maybe. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I know the first one is. I believe the first one.
Yeah, the first one I know because I bought the second one, so I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation Plus. I don't know. I cannot think of a 6.
Yeah, I knew that one was gonna be like 6 is the one where you're like, damn, no, that's just a 7 in disguise.
Yeah, yeah, I might have to think about that one. I'm not positive.
But no, I appreciate you doing that though too, because it is like kind of on the fly. But it's fun. I love like doing the reviews, right? Like I used to watch like G4 and stuff like that when I was a kid. And funny story, I guess, but like if one of my favorite games always got like a 7 or less, I would just rage.
Oh yeah.
like I think Metroid Prime, they gave like an 8 out of 10. And they're like, oh, it's just too much backtracking. And I was like, what? That's part of the game. That's what the great parts is.
Oh. I've never played that game. I hear a lot about it though.
Oh, it's so good. It's on they haven't remastered it on Switch. Oh
yeah, I think I saw something about it recently. Yeah, I haven't played it.
They shadow dropped it. One time I was just looking on like the store because I was bored and I was like, what do you mean Metroid Prime Remastered is here? So it's a really good one. Highly recommend. Not an 8 out of 10. So my next question was, I know I watched a little bit of yours. You were looking through the Game Awards.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone and their mama went to like watch the video game awards.
Yeah.
Were you satisfied with the Game of the Year winner with all that?
Yes, I am. I actually, now, I do think they did deserve Game of the Year. I don't know if they deserved all the awards they did get because they like swept a lot, but
they really did.
But I do think they deserve Game of the Year. I actually really like Claire Obscure Exhibition 33.
Yeah, I do too. I think that it was overall very much a very fantastic game.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people it brought back that like the way that like the interactive turn-based style.
Yes, it got me into turn-based actually. I started playing more.
oh yeah. So like I always recommend if you haven't played it, try Sea of Stars.
Okay.
Sea of Stars is one like that. Really good story. Also, it's like 16, like that 16-bit kind of.
Oh yeah.
Old school graphics and stuff, but it's very on point. It's really, really good. But I think like because I know Legend of the Goon, from what I've always heard, I've only played it a little bit, has very much the same combat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've always said, okay, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just the modern era for that.
Yeah.
Did you think you deserved RPG of the Year?
I'm trying to think of what it was up against.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go look that up.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm like. Okay, well, what's it up against? Because
I don't remember. Or it's 2025 because I think it was like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I believe. I thought was.
I haven't played that game. I heard it was really good though.
I did too. I've never. So best RPG was Avowed, Claire Obscure, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, The Outer Worlds, and Monster Hunter Wilds.
I don't want to say the only thing I could see it winning against, but because I haven't played it, but I know a lot of people were saying that Kingdom Come should have got it, but I can't say because I haven't played it. But from what I've seen, I can see it.
Yeah, it looks like fun. I just don't know if it'd be like one of the games I would really enjoy, but
Exactly.
I think I know the big controversy for this was the best indie game. And that one I think had, I don't know about you. I want to hear your opinion on it. But I think that one had a lot of people kind of all over.
Yeah, well, isn't it like, because I know it's classified as indie, but then didn't it come out that like they like just had a bunch of like people working on it or something, or yeah, it was like bigger than what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that thing because at first, when I did hear it was indie, I was like, "Oh wow, like that's actually surprising." Like after I played it, of course, I'm like, "That's surprising." Like this is indie, but after that stuff came out, I can actually see that like maybe they shouldn't have won that one and probably should have went to somebody else.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think there was some, and the indie title especially this year, like 2025 was the year of the indie games.
So good, yeah.
So good. But like, because it was, looking at it right now real quick, I think, no, I passed it. But it was Absalom, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Hades, Silk Song, and Claire Obscure.
A lot of people were mad about Silksong, I think, right? Like they didn't.
Yeah, I think like a lot. I've never played Hollow. I shouldn't say. I've played a little bit of Hollow Knight. It's one of those games I'm going to get to eventually, maybe. But yeah, I think a lot of people seemed really up in arms when it came to the best indie game. But I think that's also understandable. Like if you find out that later on, like we only had 30 people, but we had big investors backing us.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that AI stuff came out as well too.
The AI one, I don't know. I want to hear your opinion on it because I do have opinions on AI. But because I'm a bit conflicted.
Yeah.
Because like if I feel like if they're using AI for like, because I mean every company's been doing this. Like it's not just the first, and it won't be the last. Every company uses AI at some point. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I think it's, if they're using it for their story, for their characters, like for the monsters, progressions, like things that like it's like a generative AI.
Yeah, generative AI. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on it though, because
so I think I'm correct. If I'm not, if you know, then correct me. But yeah, from what I heard, they were just using it as like placeholders, and then but the thing is, I think I heard that they released the game with the AI, but it was only for like a week or something, and then like that's what got everybody in a frenzy, and then that's what got them removed from like all these awards and stuff like that. But if it was like really just like placeholders and they replaced it with their own stuff, okay, I think that's fine. Especially if it was only like a week. Like I don't want to say nobody's playing it within that week, but most people played it after that. But I don't really, kind of like what you said. Like I think there's a time and a place for AI. I hope they're not using it for like creating stories, creating characters, creating the artwork like of the characters or of the backgrounds and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't know enough knowledge of like where that AI could be like helpful without it taking place of actual art and stuff like that.
Right.
But I don't know. If anything, I hope that they're just using it to, I don't know, like take out some of the tedious work and just not the art. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that because like I think that when it comes to the use of AI, it's one of those where it feels like it could be a real slippery slope. Like if I found out that some of the story beats were AI, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, oh hell no. Like
yeah. Yeah, take that award.
Yeah, take that award. Like if I find out that a part of like Mael's storyline was all AI, I'd be like, nah, no.
That's some good AI if it is.
Yeah, right. No, exactly. Like, and I'm excited. I was excited for your sequel too. That's why you gave me all that free shit. But I feel like AI is tough. I remember someone saying that Blueprints. There was like someone said I think that Blueprints was using AI, and then the developers of Blueprints were like, "Yeah, we don't fucking use that shit." Like,
I don't know. But I haven't played Blueprints. A lot of people talked about it though.
I heard it's really good. It's one of those where like I kind of want to like, play it with my wife because she likes those
Mm-hmm.
like puzzle like games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they are there. It seems like it was really good for a lot of people. Like a lot of people really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was really like impressed because I thought like Avowed. I don't know if you had a chance to play that one.
No, I
Um,
haven't played it. I've heard of it though.
Avowed is pretty good. That's one I would give like a 7.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Uh-huh.
It's But I would have like that was one that I saw that was on the list that I was happy that got some sort of recognition. Um, I will forever be pissed that South of Midnight did not get nominated for like score, like best score.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I'm glad they did win something though, at least. What was it?
yeah, uh, impact and like is like
Oh
accessibility.
yeah. Best impact. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was just like, I heard that and I was like, man, that music was so good. If that did
Yeah.
not put you in another feeling, like the only one that did too was like Claire Obscure, and that's because Claire Obscure's music was just like it's boss fight music.
Yeah, they played it so many times during the Game Awards as well. Like it was actually
Oh,
kind of getting annoying. I'm like, okay, we get it.
no, I get it. Like I love this music. I like hearing it a lot when I'm playing the game, not when
Yeah.
wherever. Although I will say there was the out of the awards, I thought it was funny because I've heard that Donkey Kong Bonanza was really good. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I always thought it kind of hilarious. And I feel like every year they're like, all right, I guess we have to put one Nintendo game in.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's always like, the one like star thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, so what's the big one for this one? Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. That's a good point. I never really picked up on that.
Were you excited? Like, did you notice any of the stuff from the Game Awards? Like, any games that actually like got you hyped?
There was one. What was it? I am blanking. I feel like I wrote it down. I can't think of it. I know there was like Saros that like I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm a little excited for.
Wasn't it kind of like Returnal? I think that was kind of like
Yeah,
Returnal.
it was something like he was like in the sun or something. I'm keeping
Yeah,
my eye on it.
I had one of my mutuals is a speedrunner for Returnal, and I think he ended up beating it in like I think it's just under a half an hour.
Oh wow.
And I'm sitting there like, yeah, it couldn't be me.
Yeah. Oh, I remembered Control 2. I'm really excited for Control.
Ooh. I was not expecting a second
Me neither.
Control.
Yeah.
Like, I will say the one thing I love about the Game Awards is that their presentations are pretty on point.
They are.
Except for that little bit of McLee. But like
there was like a demonic one. I don't know what that game was, where they were like like throwing up guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They set the dude on fire and like
I tried to erase it from my mind. I'm like, I rebuke it. I don't want that in my house.
I was like, damn, is this like Diablo 5? Like I was like, this is crazy. And I'm like, I don't know if I should be.
Yeah. And then the final, I forget what was the final game. It was like a
Akaygames.
Oh yeah, I was kind of mad at that last reveal. I was like, what is this? Like all that.
See, it's funny. I will say, don't think the trailer did a great job.
You think?
I don't think the trailer did a great job. I'm still kind of interested to see the game though, like to play it myself. Because I think it's going to be a free to play, and I'm like, if it's a free to play, just go and try it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you have to lose? Like,
yeah,
an hour.
I guess with me, like, just the last game announced, even just with like the PlayStation, like state of plays or anything, like usually the last game just seems like it should have more impact. And for them to drop like another shooter, like after we've been getting so many of them, just was a letdown. I mean, not that the game is gonna be bad, might be great, but like it's just the anticipation.
I know there was people who were like, why is Kingdom Hearts 4 not here? And I was like, why would they air Kingdom Hearts 4 at the Game Awards?
Right. Or when people say, where's GTA 6? Why would they like release GTA 6 trailers on the Game Awards?
You know how much Sony is going to drop that state of play with where like, hey, we have one more game here just for you guys to see. And all of a sudden, all they're going to do is they're going to show that Keyblade drop.
Yeah.
and people are gonna lose their shit and be like, coming 2027, and at that
Yeah.
point, that's it. Like, but yeah, I was fun, kind of weird because I guess it leads to another question because I always feel like I like checking in on people's year in review, like how they when it comes to video games, content creation, just in general. And how did 2025 go for you?
Well, I want to say like for my content creation, I think I personally grew a lot because I was really focused on my live news streams because I wanted to get better with interacting with people and like just talking about the stuff that I love to talk about because ultimately that's what I want to do is get on some kind of show, be a co-host or something on a gaming talk show or something like that where I'm talking. I don't know, but I think overall like I improved tremendously, especially with um just like talking to talk. I feel like that's pretty important when you're streaming.
And it is. It's harder than I think people think, especially when that
Yes.
people are just dropping in and out,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
just kind of like, oh hey, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you get zeros. You get like nobody showing up for a while. And then they come
Yeah.
back in, and you have to act like you are.
Mm.
Like I'll get into that in a second, but like I'll let you
Okay.
continue. I'm sorry. I was like deep in thought for a second.
Oh no, it's okay. Yeah,
um,
but that's what I was gonna say.
no, and that's really really true though. Like, is it's not easy. And from like, did you started in 2025 then, or when did you start typically?
Well, I started the like lives 2020 or really like the end of 2024. But I've been doing YouTube since like I think 2023. But just
Oh,
talking without a script, like just trying to get better with like the confidence part of just talking to people instead of like having to have every little thing written down and like reading off a script. Nobody wants to see that anyway, you know.
no, they like the authenticity. Like I think
Yeah.
people like authenticity.
Mhm.
Um, as much as it's nice to read from a script or having certain like bullet points and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, people want to see like people's real thoughts on it. So like when you do like you notice like that confidence build though as you went along, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think I've just learned to just, talk more. I think I used to be so nervous of like, oh, people aren't gonna like my opinion. But at the end of the day, like that doesn't matter if other people, don't like my opinion. Then they could scroll, they could go to the next video, but people are gonna like your opinion. I mean, it might be less people than you anticipated, but there's always gonna be somebody that agrees,
Oh yeah, there's gonna be someone that agrees and someone that you just made like their 5 minutes the worst 5 minutes ever.
Yeah.
Like it's always fun in those regards because I think because you never know what you're gonna get, who you're gonna
Yeah.
get. Overall, when it comes to getting better with the talking and stuff, that's something that just people just need to learn in general.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like I don't know if you've seen it from other streamers, like other starters, like streamers who are just starting. One thing I hate to tell people sometimes is like, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, your content boring as fuck. It sounds so mean. It sounds really
Well,
mean, but it's like,
sometimes people need to hear it.
yeah, like you get people who the like I was someone that I was doing he wanted me to check his stuff. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And so I go on and I go check his Twitch,
Mhm.
and like 5 minutes of like no talking, just gameplay, and it was like a Dragon Ball game. It looked like kind of like fun. It was like on the
Yeah.
Game Boy. It looked old, but I'm like, and he come back and he's like, "Oh man, I've been gone for a while," and I was like, "Bro, you were still gone." Like, and
Yeah.
so it's interesting um that some people just they struggle with that certain aspect.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like some people are born with like it, like they just have that personality. Personally, I never necessarily thought I had like that personality that just instantly draws people, but I do believe that like if you're a content creator, you do have to have something that like want like to make people want to watch you. I should say. So I kind of try to lean more into like my knowledge. Like I have a lot of knowledge of like the back end of video games and like the
Yeah.
news and stuff like that. And then if I so happen to get more personality as I go, then that's just that's a plus.
That's fair. But it's and that's the part with finding your niche in games that are in your content that's also really tough because
Yeah.
it's like I was talking to another creator, Stroopwaffle,
Mhm.
and he made a really good point. Shit, I gotta put my hand up again.
Uh,
It's moving. So he made a really good point about how like he's like, I'm not the type of person who's gonna be like, oh, this is the new game coming through right now, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't got that energy, like I ain't got that
uh,
ADHD like that, bro. Like,
I feel yeah.
but
Mhm.
and he mentioned it too, like you got to find what works for you. And I think that's like your first like year. Like your
Yeah.
first year finding what works.
Takes a while for sure.
It
And it
does.
still evolves after that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've always found one of the more difficult parts is the actual videos themselves.
Mhm.
Because I can sit there and I can talk the shit all I want, but like getting to it, trying to do any of the editing and getting it out, I sit
Yeah.
there and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, and it could be kind of a game as well because for me it's not the editing because like I said I'm kind of used to like the editing and stuff like that. For me it's the okay, now you have to play a game of like, oh, what do I title this, what's in the thumbnail, what's gonna get the most like that itself is like, okay, that's the tedious part for me because now it feels like it's a gimmick.
Mhm. It is.
So
It's
especially on YouTube.
like one of mine I enjoyed was I don't know why, but I feel like every time I do a video that is kind of like gamers take accountability, it's just that's when things start to blow up.
Oh wow.
Where it's like gamers don't know what they want,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And yeah, I think for most people it's a true statement. They
It
don't know what
is,
they
it
want.
is, yeah.
But then I get these like, well, actually, like if you were to actually understand the gaming development world, you'd understand that every developer is just lazy and they don't do shit. You know, or like I had one where it was like your taste in games are completely on you.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, they tell that to all the devs out there who are working and making games like Lord of the Rings Gollum. Well, that's only one game, my guy.
Yeah.
But you have to. It sounds because you don't want to make it like inflammatory.
Yeah.
You kind of have to
Yeah.
get someone to come and like listen to me, like,
Yeah, and another thing I've noticed, and I'm sure you might have heard other people say this, but one thing that I'm really sick of in the gaming community is like it's such a hate train. Like all of a sudden, like especially this year, like hating on something gets so much attention. It's crazy.
oh
It's
yeah,
actually insane.
uh, hating on hating on games will be something that'll never go away.
Yeah.
But it is really sad to see how many people fall for it. Like even for trivial stuff, like I made a video saying I don't like KOTOR. And they're like, "Are you fucking serious? Like, you don't like KOTOR?" And I'm like, "Cool, let me talk. Let me
Yeah.
explain why."
Yeah.
But that's all it took, and you got people who will kind of lose their minds off of
Mhm.
it. And it's true. The negativity in games and gaming can really become horrific.
Yeah. It
Um,
is.
the online bullying, harassment, people like developers even getting death threats. Like, uh,
I don't know if you've heard of the new thing. I don't even know if I want to say new thing, but like just like people swatting people's houses and stuff, like the live
mhm.
streamers, like that's insane to me. Just for like
Oh
stupid reasons.
yeah, all because you lost in the game, and I'm like, just
Yeah.
take your loss and move on.
Makes no sense. I know for a while I was praising Xbox before they raised the Game Pass prices about yeah, about how like I thought their Game Pass was doing pretty well for a good bit before they raised their prices. Because I'm like, you get all these games just for this price, you could play it anywhere. I really liked it, but people did not like that. that tank.
No, and I feel like the price, because I thought the jump from 20, was it like
Yeah, 20 to
$30,
30. Yeah.
20 to 30 was not that much long, like that much later than they already had a jump before. But I could be wrong. I just felt like the jump was inevitable. And I think that was the thing. Like at some point I felt like we kind of were going to get another $10 jump. But if you actually play, like, use the games they have instead of just playing like 2 of them, then you're actually getting
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like, it all depends, like, how many different games are you gonna play? Like, are you just playing the one? Because if you're just playing the one, you can just buy the one. You don't need to keep paying for Game Pass. I
And
agree.
because there's so many games that, like, I look and I'm like, "What game are you playing?" I'm like, "I'm playing a game about digging a hole."
Yeah.
Like, and what is it? It's a game about digging a hole. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. And so, is it mind numbing? Absolutely. Was I enjoying myself? Strangely, yeah.
Yeah. That's like the
You know?
same kind of game I was playing. I was playing a game called Unpacking, and it's literally just you unpack boxes.
There's like some of those cozy games that you're just like, oh, this is nice. Like the
Yeah.
Power Wash Simulator.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try that.
You're sitting there, what are you doing? Just cleaning.
Right. It is always those people that like know nothing about games that they'll go to other people and be like, "Can you believe it? They're playing games just cleaning, or they're watching other people play games." It's always the people that don't like play games that's
Oh
always
yeah.
making comments about it.
And it is. It's so funny too, because it is just like so I did a ranking video, like some of the games that I played for 2025. And one of the games I gave a game about digging a hole. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, and I gave, I think it was Avowed, an 8 out of 10. And this person's like, the fact that you gave a digging a hole the same as Avowed, and I was like, because I enjoyed them both the same. Like,
Oh my yeah, I don't know. People are just crazy.
It's wild, like the way that people will try, like, will just, you know, they struggle to be able to have the discourse between people why they dislike other, like, you dislike a game that I like.
Yeah. And you know, that reminds me of another game. I'm sure you've heard of Concord. I always bring it up, but there's this one content creator who posts about how he liked Concord, and every time he posts a video, there's somebody in the comments, this guy liked Concord, by the way, like literally every video.
Do you ever think that maybe this person didn't have the bad experience?
It's just so
like, because you know, I did rag on Concord a little bit before, like some of the character designs. I wasn't. I didn't think they looked that.
I wasn't a fan of it, but I'm just using it as an example.
Honestly, I said I kind of wanted it as a TV show because I'm not gonna lie, the characters had me enough to look like TV. Like the one girl with like the 2 big like buns and like and I was like, dude, she has this like thief-like look or whatever. I could see her being the most suave. I was like, I would watch that. I would watch a show with like a character like that. Like I want to see that. Like, but yeah, Concord was only out for like 2 weeks too. I was like, the one thing that really got me, I was like, just make it a free to play. And
yeah, why wouldn't they? They just took the L on that, basically lost all that money.
Yeah, Sony really was just like, yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna refund them back. I'm like, or just make it free to play and see what you get.
Yeah,
we've seen where games come out and they're like, oh, I hate the game, and then like later on they come back and like, well, it's actually good. And you're like, yeah, no shit. Like,
that's so funny.
I wish they would have let Concord like thrive or try to thrive a little bit.
Yeah, it is strange how they just let it go, especially for PlayStation, because I don't want to say they usually don't take L's, because recently I don't know, but they usually don't take that big of L's.
I'm trying to think of like an L that they took recently.
Well, Concord.
Concord.
But personally, for me, just with PlayStation, like the only thing that's making me not like the PlayStation 5 as much is because of the lack of first-party games that they're putting out right now.
That's fair.
Because it's a great console. it has like the capability to do so much, but I just feel like the games aren't utilizing it. And we're doing a lot of remakes, sequels. Like we need more first party. That's why I like the PS4 so much, is because we had killer first party games on the PS4.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. I mean, I think of like Spider-Man, like the God of War 2018, Horizon Zero Dawn, like Last of Us, or I guess Last of Us was on PS3, but like you're right though. I think with the PS5, I mean, we still got a lot of sequels. So like Ghost of Yotei,
Yeah.
we got like PS5. I don't know what they call them, like re-releases, I guess, just reports over to PS5.
Yeah. I mean,
Which
even
I
like
don't,
Ragnarok is a sequel, but that's like the
yeah,
best
right
game
now,
they have on there. One
the
of
only
them.
one I can think of is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which technically is a sequel.
Yeah, yeah, I played that one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, and I loved it. Like, I'm a big Ratchet and Clank fan. I think I have it in like, probably have it in like high B tier, low A tier.
Yeah, I
Like,
like Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if it'd be my favorite, because my favorite from like that era, I'd have to say, is like Jack and Dexter all time. I love Jack and Dexter.
okay, I would play Ratchet and Clank, but they're not my favorite. My favorite MC is actually Sly.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you up here. I have so many things of Sly Cooper. I love Sly
I
Cooper.
I do. Like I was like, what's crazy is like going back and going through those story, like through the story itself, and it's
Yeah,
so good.
I
Like
love it.
it's almost like the movie that was supposed to drop in 2016 should have been made, but fuck what I know. Like
I didn't
fuck
know there was
you.
supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, the trailer still should be out. Like it was, they had a trailer out and everything, and then because Ratchet and Clank did horrible, but that was really, I mean, to be honest, that was really because of the fact that they switched a lot of the backs, or not backstory, but like a lot of their origin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it really fucked with it. Like I remember I was the only one in the fucking theater, but it was mad because like in the beginning, Ratchet and Clank both are more like a partnership. They're kind of like, okay, cool, like you help me out, I help you out.
Yeah.
In this one, they become friends like right away, despite the fact that Ratchet lies to him in like the first like 20 minutes. Clank finds out like 6 minutes later, and then just they never go and like make that a thing ever again.
Yeah, well, good thing I didn't watch it. I did hear though around that time that it was like the game came out and it was like a game based on the movie based on the game. I did play the game. I didn't watch
Yeah,
the movie though.
and the game, I will say, the game was pretty tight. Like
Yeah.
it was very well done. Was I happy because of the story? No, I was pissed. Like I was
Yeah.
pissed. But the gameplay was solid. Will I go back to it? No, fuck no.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
but yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that's where they wanted to start off with a new point. But because I think it didn't do well per se, they
Mm-hmm.
kind of this part's so weird because like the Ratchet and Clank, the 2016, and I'll probably get someone in the comments who will come in and be like, actually, which this will be the first time I'll be like, okay, please prove me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think the 2016 version was supposed to be like almost like a new branch, right?
Mm-hmm.
New branch for the origin. But the thing is with Rift Apart has a lot of stuff from the future series, the PS3 versions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, the original versions of the PS2 versions flow with the PS3 one. So is the 2016 one the new starter? Or is that we're just kind of shooing that away? Like I don't know myself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, it was one more thing in the back of my head. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know.
like, but they're worth it. I think they're worth it. They're fantastic games.
How do you feel about or have you played Crash Bandicoot?
Oh yeah, I've played like the Insane trilogy. I
Yeah.
did play some of it like when I was like younger, but like I didn't never finished it. But like I did play some of the Insane trilogy, and I had fun with it. It's weird because playing old games like that, when you don't have the nostalgia, it feels a little off because the people who are like, "Oh my god, did you like this? Did you like? I love the Insane Trilogy," and I'm like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. See, I always get hate on for this because there's a lot of people that like Crash Bandicoot. I don't really care for it. I don't really care for it. I feel like it's rage bait. It's rage bait.
He kind of is. Like, imagine like your whole like being a villain, right? Like Cortex, which I love Cortex. I think Cortex is hilarious. But like you get beat by this thing that's pretty just dumb.
Yeah.
And you just like, whoa, and then like just messed up your whole entire thing. Like your whole matter.
And then you just start running and then I just lose a lot. Skill issue, I guess. But
if I ever lost a race to a dude that runs like Crash Bandicoot, I'm done. Like I'm never racing again. Like,
for real.
But yeah, I think have you ever played the Spyro ones?
Spyro, I loved Spyro growing up. And then they came out with a remaster. I played a little bit of it.
Yeah. I think we're primed to get Spyro for a new game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it could easily become a new game.
I think he's one of those characters that famous enough where he could get his own, just enough where I'm like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, and isn't Spyro in another?
Yeah, he was in Skylanders.
Yeah.
Toys and stuff. I kind of missed them. I didn't even play it, but I just thought they were cool.
Yeah, I never played them either. I just like vaguely heard them. I'm like, oh, I know Spyro, and then that was that. You know?
Yeah. No, I love Spyro. Like, I think he was just a really like that era was like I just the era of mascots, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, Mario, Crash, Spyro, Jack, and like it's kind of crazy all the mascots that like these we've had over the years, and even some ones that have not been as popular. But like I love Banjo. Banjo-Kazooie is a great one. But I don't really consider him a mascot. Donkey Kong's another one. I don't like Donkey Kong's iffy because he does have like Donkey Kong 64 and Donkey Kong Country, but he also had Donkey Kong Country, the TV show, and that's an abomination.
I feel like I vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
like I've never watched it, but heard
shoved it in the back of your mind and vowed never to actually. It's bad. It's
really,
yeah. It was like that era where like they first really started with the 3D. So everyone has like uncanny valley syndrome.
Oh.
And they're just like they talk and they just kind of stare straight at it. And you're like, oh.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me. I don't. This isn't considered mascot, but just talking about games back in the day, I just started Persona 4, and that came out in 2008. And I'm like, how have I never heard of this? But it's actually like pretty good. I don't know if everybody thinks that, but I actually like it so far. But you could tell like it's dated, but it's like one of those dated games that's still like pretty good.
Right. I would say, yeah, because I never started until Persona 5.
Oh, really?
And like, yeah, I never started until 5. And I was like, oh, dude, this game is fucking lit. Like,
yeah.
There was nothing else I really saw. I think that was like interesting to me. And I was like, well, everyone keeps talking about Persona 5. So I'm like, I guess I'll just fucking play it.
Yeah.
Deep dive the fuck into that game.
It's addicting.
It is, especially the Royal version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the Royal version, Persona 5 Royal, is like the updated one, giving you 3 new ways for confidants. In Akechi is confidant. Kasumi, who is a new student, and then Dr. Maruki, who is the guidance counselor. A whole new third, like you have a whole new palace. The third semester, whatever it is. So you have a whole new palace at the end. And then like they redid some of the confidant abilities. Like for example, Ryuji's ability is that if you're high enough level between like you and like the shadows, if you're going through mementos or in palaces, you can just run right through them.
Oh.
And it's like you insta kill them. You get the like the persona if it's in there, and you also get the experience, so you don't necessarily have to keep fighting them over and over.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like once you get like really high up, I'm just beep through and
Yeah.
like every single one
Yeah.
of them. But it's good. Like it was really good, and it's super exploitable. Like if you know how to use like the confidants, I'm like, oh, you can break this game so easily.
Yeah.
The fourth palace I was running through with like damn near fucking no, it was probably the fifth palace. I was like running through with like damn near like almost 70 plus level
Wow.
personas.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. Have you played the fifth? Have you played five?
No, I haven't played the fifth. Like the fourth one is the first one I'm playing, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so that's why I'm like, let me try, because I actually just bought the Xbox Ally and I got Game Pass
How
for
is
free.
that?
I actually really like it. That's why I kind of earlier I was talking about like people were hating on the Xbox stuff, but I actually really like it. If anything, it's a little heavy, so like yeah, that's a thing. But I have to take breaks from it for a bit. But it plays really well. I played Persona on it. I was playing some GTA 4 on it, and it all ran pretty well.
GTA 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I love.
Just because I had it on Steam already, I didn't want to buy another game after buying that. I'm like, I don't want to spend any more money.
That's fair. Yeah. That's the thing that I think that's fun too, is like when you go and you're like, okay, I'll just buy this game and I'll buy this. Next thing you realize, you're like, that was like $80.
Yeah, they're so expensive.
They can be, especially well, if you find the sales. Like I don't know about you, I love sale shopping. Like not
Yeah.
all the time. Not fuck that. I don't like doing that shit. Like clothes shopping. But if it's
No.
video games, I will sales like crazy.
Yeah.
But,
She was I gonna say. I just drew a blank. Yeah, no, that's funny though. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's hard with me because, especially doing like what I do with the gaming news and stuff, I have to get the games like fairly quickly, especially if I'm not getting like sent them or something. So I unfortunately, I don't want to say go into debt, but I have to like find ways to get it somehow.
that's fair. Like, and that's like I know like myself. I love doing indies. Like I love indies. I feel like indies are like some of the most hidden gems you can ever find.
100%.
And so like if I find one and I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, $6. Okay. Oh, what's this? This is another $7. Like next thing I realize, I'm just like, damn, I have a problem.
But hopefully you get a lot from it.
I do. The last couple I've played, one was called Metal Eden. And it's like if you take Ghost Runner and Doom and a little bit of Metroid.
Oh.
And it's fun. Fun, over the top, like shooter. Call of Sentinels, I played one. It's kind of like, if you ever played Hades.
I have no, but I've seen like gameplay of it.
Okay, cool. This is like we have Hades at home. But like but it's good. It's still good. Pretty simplistic, pretty straightforward, but it's a good time. And I wish more people would also delve into like indie games themselves.
Yeah, I always try to shed more light on indie games when I get a chance. There's a lot of horror ones.
Are you a big horror one?
Yes and no. Like I don't necessarily always like to play them, but I always watch like gameplays of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Which ones will you play?
I really like Silent Hill. Also, that's not indie, but is Puppet Combo indie? I think they are. Puppet Combo games.
Yeah, possibly. I've never really heard.
I do play those. But yeah, usually indie games. I usually just indie horror games. I play gameplays of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. I'll be honest. I am like a huge. I'm a fucking baby when it comes to the horror games.
Well, kind of same. I don't play them. I just watch them.
I will force myself to play them. Some of them I'll play until eventually the anxiety takes over. Like Visage was one of them. It's like you're in a haunt or in a house. I guess it's haunted, but if you stay in the dark too long, you start to become like filled with like anxiety and all that other kind of stuff. So then you start seeing shit and shit starts moving, and I'm like, yeah, you can't do this to me, man. Like, just get me out of this fucking house. Like,
That sounds like Alan Wake a little bit.
right. I was like, the best part about this is like, you don't have to be in this house. Like, I don't care how strong that ghost is. My foot's going through that door. Like,
right, for real. It's always a choice.
Alan Wake's is one that like was really good, but it kind of scared me a little bit because I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not fucking A. If I was gonna go outside and I see these people like, oh, I'm gonna like eat your soul or something, and I'm like, nah,
yeah.
bro.
Oh my gosh, I love Alan Wake. That's actually a horror game that I do like religiously play. I guess I said that earlier, but I love Alan Wake. That's probably my favorite. I forgot that was a horror.
It's so good, but like, and at the same time, it's like it's intriguing. Like, it made me want to keep playing.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh!
And
like,
I love how they added Saga Anderson to the second one. I love that.
Isn't she from? Is she from the first one?
No, well, no, I don't think so. If anything, maybe she made like a small role, but I don't think she was in the first one. I don't believe so. At least she wasn't a playable character.
Because I know that they hint at Alan Wake in Control.
Yes, yes.
I think it's one of the what do they call it? Documents, I believe.
Yeah.
Talk about Control.
And Control's in Alan Wake too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And like, the Jesse or whatever her name is.
Yeah, and the girl and the guy.
Oh, Dylan is too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's been fixed, I'm guessing, from the hiss.
So I don't know if you want any spoilers.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I want any spoilers.
That's because the only one that's interesting. Have you ever played Quantum Break?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's set in the Remedyverse. It's probably one of the most intriguing ones because it's a TV show and a video game at the same time. Like, it's not.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it is in Alan Wake 2.
Okay, cool. Because like in Quantum Break, you'll do the actual like your gameplay, and then you just set the controller down, and it's like a full like TV series, like almost like a 10-minute long thing. You're just watching with like actors and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It's cool. It's one of those where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and find an explained video. Like,
oh no, yeah, 100%. I mean, that's kind of how I was with Alan Wake too. I mean, I loved it, but you need some things tied together after that, and like something it's not making sense sometimes. But
and that's what I felt with a little bit with Control. But I think like Control was so interesting because the oldest house was so fun to explore. Like between the ashtray maze. The ashtray maze, I don't know, did you ever find the soundproof room?
No.
there's a soundproof room, but it's playing like one of the songs, this music. I don't know if it's a specific song. It's really, really good. I will message you what the song is. I forgot what it's called. It's called My Dark Disquiet, I believe. Disquiet. From Poets of the Fall, I believe it is. Yeah, but it's really good. It's set in the Controlverse. But like between that, I mean, the fighting of the hiss, like everything in there. Control is just such a game where like the world is the character too, and I think that's what makes it so cool.
Yeah, Remedy is kind of slowly getting up there as one of my favorite companies. It was Naughty Dog for a long time, and they're kind of right now to me. So
I guess I never played The Last of Us 1 and 2. But I am interested in the Intergalactic. I am interested.
Really? See, I'm not that interested in it, but I think it's only because I'm not the biggest sci-fi fan. I probably will end up playing it, and plus, did we only get one, or did we get 2 trailers? Because I don't remember too much gameplay. I don't remember too much gameplay being shown in the trailer. So I don't know. The gameplay could change it for me. Maybe I'll be like, okay, like maybe so. But just off the rip, I don't know how excited I am about it.
No, and I'm the same way. Like I'm excited. Like I'm optimistic, I should say. Because despite people's like or dislike of Remedy, one thing about their games is they are quality. And so I have no worries about this being just another title that it's going to be at least a solid title.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be like anything that blows someone away, just because I love the '80s aesthetic, but I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like the '80s aesthetic with sci-fi or with like space and stuff like that is being a bit overused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I kind of agree. Like, Naughty Dog has some really, really great games, and my favorite game for a while was Uncharted. They made Uncharted and Jack and Dexter, which is up there for me. So I don't want to like discredit it yet, but just the topic of it, I'm just not the biggest fan of. So I'm very hesitant to like
Yeah, I
say
don't know much. I don't know much about it enough to like make
exactly.
a full
Mm-hmm.
judgment. But yeah, if I because I don't like I personally try not to base them off of cinematic trailers
Yeah, true, because they're
because
always
they
never right.
oh no they don't like you ever watched any of the League of Legends like cinematic trailers? Oh my god, they look amazing. And then you watch the game and you're like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like it's oh they're so cool. They're so cool to see. But yeah, I think there's a few this is how I feel with Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. The new one that got announced. I'm excited because I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Uh-huh.
I'm stoked, but I don't know anything about it. So like because I don't know anything about it, now I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is it? Like what is it about? Give me like something. Like
Yeah. And I feel like the reviews for the Star Wars games is always so all over the place. Like I feel like people either really like it or really hate it cuz there was one I forget which one just recently came out with the girl.
Outlaws.
Sorry, what did you say?
Outlaws.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like people were just like complaining like so much about it. But I didn't play it. I'm not really the biggest Star Wars fan, but it's always all over the place the reviews.
I like it.
Really?
I've played yeah, I've played Star Wars Outlaws. I'm not finished with it yet, but I'm enjoying it, you know, and um it probably could be better. I think it would have been better if it was a cover shooter. It's
Mm.
not, and that's what really kind of messes with it. But I think it would have been if it would had cover shooter mechanics, it would have been better.
Mhm.
Um, but it's fine. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I don't know. Like I look at some of them like you know Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order, which were both really really good.
Mhm.
And I was glad because this game took place, you know, not around necessarily Jedi, at least right now, which is good. That's what Star Wars needed. Like Star Wars
Mhm.
needed to start showing other parts of Star Wars besides just Jedi Sith.
Yeah.
It's more than just Jedi Sith. And so there was a lot of issues when it came to the game. Some of it was because of the game itself. Some of it was not the game's fault, and because you know, losers gonna be losers. Um, but you know, overall, I think the game is fine. I give it like a 7 out of 10. Like
You're
it's my
giving it
7 out of
Assassin's
10.
Creed
Like
Shadows.
yeah, it's like there's definitely issues with it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't hold it back for me to just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so I've been having a lot of fun with like the way that you hop on your, you know, you get your speeders and you can go around the like around the area and all that. I do find that fun. I do find the fact that like you kind of are like you're kind of having to mosey alliances between like all three of these like big notorious gangs.
Mhm.
And like so you do some good for one, it actually might hurt your thing on someone else and vice versa and all that. I kind of like that. I like that where like you can kind of craft how I think it's Cat her name is uh turns out. And I think that's cool.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
there's definitely positives to it, but yeah, people tend to lose it. Like for me, another one was the Star Wars Racer, and the reason why is because it's made by Criterion, who made Burnout.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, shit, take my fucking money now. Like, then I get
For
Burnout
real.
Paradise and Star Wars skins. Like that looks dope. But that's what also kind of
Uh,
leads to what games are you looking forward to for 2020 for 2026?
um. So hopefully, if GTA 6 comes out, but I'm not holding my breath for that. So I'm looking.
My bet it's going to.
You think so?
My bet I think it's going to because I don't think they can really pull it back
Push it
anymore.
back anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
and
really hoping they put it out.
right, and I think also you have to think too like holiday time. when like what game it's like, oh, the game for Christmas, GTA 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in those regards, I can see them why have it in May when you can push it back to like November, where everyone's trying to like get money to do Black Fridays and all the other kind of shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I'm hoping they come out. I would say also Wolverine, super excited for. I was really excited when they announced that. That was like one of the last games they announced on one of the PlayStation showcases. I was so excited because I love Spider-Man. I love Wolverine. So, um, and then 007 First Light.
Yeah, 007.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that much with it, but it does look interesting.
Yeah, the only reason I'm like really excited for it because I'm not really like the biggest James Bond fan, but it's from the same people as Hitman who make Hitman, and I love Hitman. So if it's anything like that game, I'm probably gonna like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Like that sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That.
I guess they were saying that like it's gonna be like some of the same like kind of mechanics and stuff like where you have to sneak around and stuff, but it's not gonna be fully the same. So we'll see.
No, don't see James Bond taking people
Yeah.
out with like fiber wire.
Yeah. So yes, that's the only reason because I've never really been a James Bond fan, but if it has some of the same mechanics, I'm all here for it.
Nah, that sounds pretty dope. I think I know for this year it's Tides of Annihilation.
Oh, a lot of people are saying that recently.
Yeah, I'm on that boat for Tides. Like I had what was like my hot take? I'm like, oh, Tides of Annihilation is gonna win Game of the Year too. And they're like, no, it's gonna be GTA 6. And I was like, no, because I don't care what your opinion.
I would be really surprised if GTA 6 won Game of the Year. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd be surprised at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Nah. Like, I think when I look at like Tides of Annihilation's one, the Wolverine one is also. I was worried about Wolverine.
Really?
First. Yeah, not even just because of the leaks, but because of the fact, are they going to keep that kind of violence that Wolverine is known for?
It looks like it because I mean, from the trailer, it looked pretty graphic.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, the way that he was running through it, like,
yeah,
and then I like that.
It looks really good, and it probably doesn't look like. I feel like people always say this whenever I say, like they say I don't look like this type, but I love violent video games. That sounds so funny, but like I love like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Like, and people are always so surprised when they hear me say that, but it's like it's true. I love the violence. Like, give it.
Like, what kind of games do you play? The ones with dismemberment,
right? Where their head gets chopped off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. This would be really cool.
Right.
You know what's so crazy is whenever they get like when Mortal Kombat would get new characters, I would go and rewatch all the fatalities again. This time, like first time it was with Reptile. Next time it was like John Cena.
That's
something.
Funny.
I'm like, wow, I don't think I can watch one knowing that this person is a real person. Like,
yeah,
John Cena get torn apart. And I'm like, no, this is fine.
Right. Yeah, it's funny too because as much as I do love Mortal Kombat, I get bored of it really quick. I don't know why, but like I'll play it as soon as I beat the game. I'll do some like battle whatever fights against them like by myself or whatever online, and then I don't touch it until the next one comes out.
That's fair. Like, and I feel the same way with Mortal Kombat. Like, it's weird because when I play Tekken.
Yeah,
I'm getting into it more serious. And I don't feel that way with Tekken. Like every time, like when I'm playing, like maybe because it has a slightly more anime like feel.
Oh yeah.
It's much quicker. It's like boom, 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 and your guys just get ping ponged across the board. But I think compared to Mortal Kombat, I think it's because the novelty of the violence is over. Like, and because like with other games like Tekken, Street Fighter, you're not really worried about your character like losing 3 femurs.
Yeah.
That they can, Yeah. once that bit, like I loved from Mortal Kombat 1, it was just John. I'm a big fan of Johnny Cage. I love Johnny Cage.
Oh yeah.
And I loved like him in this one. I thought he was really cool in this one.
Uh-huh.
And so like, but like after I see his fatalities, I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah, like next. Yeah, yeah.
then I start realizing, I'm like, the only reason I just watched the fatality. Like, is there something wrong with me?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, my go-to is Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, I love scorpions. Like, you can't ever be like, get over here.
Mm-hmm. He's just easy to play. That's my thing. He's fast.
I think Johnny Sub-Zero is another one too that I really love.
Yeah, Sub-Zero's
or
Raiden.
Noob. Whenever you get like that second shadow, I think that's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like Noob, Smoke. I was like, I want smoke powers. I want to be able to turn myself into smoke and just disappear.
Yeah, and some people are just like insanely good at that game. I think that's why I put it down quick, is because if you go online, like it's over. Like
That's how I felt. Okay, so that's how I felt with Tekken, right? Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna play. And so I had another mutual of mine played against him, and I lost 24 times in a row. And crazy. Every time I kind of came in there knowing that he was that good.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay. And by the time it was like he even mentioned it too, he was probably taking it easy. He's like, there was times where he's like, okay, I was actually getting a little nervous. You were just kind of blocking everything I was doing.
Oh.
But I was like, yeah, it's just, and I think that's the fun part of fighting games though, is like kind of watching how you progress. Because like now there's like certain combos I can use in Tekken that I couldn't use before, but like it's just muscle memory now. However, if you ask me to explain what it is, I have no fucking clue. Like I'm not gonna be able to sit there and tell you.
Yeah. Just what is the progression?
Oh yeah, it's just the one of those where you're just sitting there like you know that your buttons, everything's moving, but it ain't got.
Yeah, and sometimes I just end up just smashing buttons. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's how I feel when I play Smash Bros. Like
I've never really gotten into that.
It's fun. I play it at like if I go to like an anime convention or something. The last anime convention I went to, there was a Smash Bros tournament, and I got out in the third round, and it's haunted me because I accidentally like suicided myself.
Oh no!
Yes, my finger slipped off the button and I hit a different one, and I was like, in the midst of it, because I play Yoshi.
Yeah.
I'm facing against King DDD, which is already a really bad matchup for me. Like I don't know what the fuck it is, but something about that goddamn penguin I just can't beat. And like, I was trying to do a certain move. It's like you're up in the air and you press down and A, so he like kicks his feet or whatever. And my finger slipped and I hit down and B instead. So Yoshi went for like a spit and then dive bombed. And I dive bombed myself off the ledge, and I was like, "No!" Before
oh my god,
I was so mad. I actually had a shot to win that one, and I just sat there like, "This hurts."
Yeah, some people really, really like it. I've played it once, I think, maybe twice, and it's a lot of strategy that goes into it.
Oh, there's something about that, yeah. And I think there's just about that competitiveness, like that competitive stuff like that I get from it. It's gonna sound really mean, I don't know, but I don't know how some people get the competitive itch for like 2K. I think I personally I'd rather just go outside and play basketball.
Yeah, I know people personally that get so mad if they lose to, especially like certain people, like for instance, like I have a sibling, if like somebody was to like lose to her, like and get mad, like just because she's like a girl. Like I've had somebody had that happen, and it's just crazy, insane.
Oh, I can imagine. There's a lot of dudes out there who just get super pissed losing to any girl. Doesn't matter. Like she could be legitimately just better than them, and it's like no.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. Like it's just it's like you lost to a girl. Like what is it? The fucking 1970s? Like what the fuck?
That and like any first-person shooter game, like Call of Duty. I used to be really big into Rainbow Six Siege. They hate us over there. They hate girls, I should say.
I mean,
Oh,
I think they just hate girls everywhere.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They kind of just hate girls everywhere, and
Right.
then like they go out in the real world and they're like, "Why does no girl want me?"
Right. Yeah. For real. For real. Yeah.
It's
Hate to see it. It's
it's
crazy.
you hate to see it, but when it happens, you're just kind of like, "Buddy," like
Yep.
no,
It's
it's
so
shit's
funny.
funny. It is. It's wild. But I
Nah.
guess the last question I have for obviously for the audience, where can they find you?
Yeah, so you can find me at Akaygames on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Um, yeah, I think on Instagram is like underscore Akaygames underscore, but everywhere else is just Akaygames, no space.
Awesome. And I know, like I said, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for
Uh,
having me. This was so much fun.
oh yeah, no, I do. It's always awesome. I'm interested in your like the TV side of things. I'm actually really interested in that.
Yeah.
So I'll have to talk to you. We'll bring it up another time because I'm really interested in learning about that.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but for everyone else who also you can catch me on Twitch and YouTube because that's how you're watching this. So, over on TikTok, where you'll see a lot of my stuff over there. That's where you'll see a lot of lives that I end up doing, talking about things that go on around the gaming community and taking shots at other gamers because the one thing that gamers love to do is to throw fucking tantrums. So like, why not give them what they want? Also, you can find me on Instagram as well. Some of these clips will actually go to Instagram as well as a Facebook page, Afro in the Know, that I have started a month ago, I think. So you can catch me over there, but I probably should turn it off before I get like Mark Zuckerberg like staring at my shit.
He's
But
watching.
I mean, I don't think he blinks. So, like,
Oh my gosh.
but for everybody else, I appreciate y'all being here, watching as always. Be sure to check out tomorrow where I have another guest. It's Tuesday the 13th. So this is going to be awesome. And as always, everyone, I'm Taylor from Afro Fish OG, and I will catch you all in the next one.